Last week, I did something that most Bitcoiners would call insane. I gave an AI agent access to a Bitcoin wallet. Not a test wallet with a few dollars, a real wallet with real Bitcoin. And let it make transaction on its own. No approval from me, no confirmation clicks. It's the AI deciding when to send, when to receive, and how much. And what happened next changed how I think about Bitcoin's future almost entirely. Because here's the thing. Everyone's talking about AI right now. Everyone knows about Bitcoin. Nobody's talking about what happens when you combine them. After setting this up and watching it operate, I'm convinced this is where everything is heading. I'm going to show you exactly what I did, how I set it up securely, and why I believe AI agents with Bitcoin wallets will be as common as smartphones in the next decade. So I'm Wesley Schlemmer. I'm the founder of Bitcoin Bay, the first Bitcoin meetup nonprofit in the country, because I believe people deserve to understand how their money actually works. Now, subscribe to follow along. Now, let me tell you about this experiment that changed my perspective on Bitcoin. And before I show you how I set this up, let me explain why I even tried this in the first place. Over the past 2 years, AI has absolutely exploded. ChatGPT, Claude, autonomous agents that can browse the web, write code, book appointments, and execute tasks without human intervention. I kept asking myself a question. What happens when these AI agents need to pay for something? Think about it. Right now, if you want an AI to book you a flight, it can search for options, it can compare prices, and it can even fill out forms. But when it comes time to actually pay, it stops. It needs you to pull out your credit card and complete the transaction. The AI hits a wall because it doesn't have access to money. What if it did? What if your AI agent could pay for services automatically, receive payments on your behalf, manage subscriptions, tip content creators, purchase digital goods, or do micropayments? This is where Bitcoin becomes essential. Because here's the problem with giving an AI access to traditional money. You can't give AI your bank account credentials. That'd be a security nightmare. You can't give an AI your credit card. Fraud protection would shut that down immediately. Traditional financial systems are built for humans. They require identity verification. They require two-factor authentication. They require physical signatures, phone calls, going into the bank. An AI agent can't access that system. But Bitcoin is different. Bitcoin is programmable. It's permissionless. It doesn't require an identity. If you have the private key, you can send Bitcoin, period. And that makes Bitcoin the only money that AI agents can actually use natively. Once I realized that, I had to test it. So let me walk you exactly through what I did. Step one, I created a dedicated Bitcoin wallet just for the AI agent. Not my main wallet, not my savings, a separate wallet, especially for this experiment. I funded it with a little bit of Bitcoin. I didn't give it, I didn't give it $100 or anything like that, but just enough to run some real transactions. But not enough that, losing it would hurt. And this is absolutely critical. Never give an AI access to your primary holdings. Absolutely never. Step two, I set up an AI agent using OpenClaw. An OpenClaw is a platform that lets you create autonomous AI agents that can interact with the Bitcoin and Lightning Network. The agent has its own wallet, its own Lightning node connection, and the ability to send and receive payments programmatically. I gave it a very simple set of instructions. Monitor specific triggers, execute payments when conditions are met, report all transactions back to me. It's very important. You want to make sure you know what your agent is doing. So step three, define some clear boundaries. This is where your security needs to come in. I set maximum transaction limits. The agent couldn't send more than a certain amount per transaction per day. I created allow lists. The agent can only send to pre-approved addresses. Enabled notifications. Every single transaction triggered an alert on my phone via Telegram. This isn't about blind trust. It's about controlled autonomy. You're not giving the AI unlimited access. You're giving it specific permissions within strict boundaries. Step four, let it run. Since setting this up, the agent has been operating autonomously. It's paid for API services automatically. It's received payments from other agents and users. It's executed transactions without any input from me. So here's what I learned. Result number one, it worked pretty much immediately. The first transaction executed exactly as programmed. No errors, no stuck payments, no lost funds. The AI agent sent Bitcoin when it was supposed to send Bitcoin, and it received Bitcoin when it was supposed to receive Bitcoin. It's the beauty of the simplicity of the Bitcoin network. And that's what made this possible. Through Lightning, transactions settled in seconds. Fees are fractions of a penny. And this would never work with traditional banking. The delays, the fees, the permissions, it would break almost immediately. But with Bitcoin and Lightning, seamless. And so number two, it opened my eyes to new use cases. Once you have an AI that can pay for things, entirely new possibilities emerge. Imagine an AI agent that automatically pays for premium data and needs better information. It tips other AI agents for completing tasks for it. purchases compute resources on demand, or subscribes to services and cancels when they're no longer needed. Now you're not forgetting about those free trials you never canceled. You can also earn money by completing tasks for others. This is machine to machine commerce. AI agents paying out other AI agents automatically, instantly, without human intervention. And Bitcoin is the only money that makes this possible. Result number three, it reinforced why security matters. Now, let me be very clear about something. This experiment worked because I set it up correctly. If I had been careless, if I had given the AI access to my main wallet, if I hadn't set limits, if I hadn't monitored the transactions, this could have gone very wrong. AI is a tool. Like any tool, it can be used well or poorly. How many times have you banged your hand with a hammer trying to nail something into the wall? So let me show you exactly how to do this securely. If you want to experiment with AI agents in Bitcoin, here's how to do it without putting your funds at risk. Rule number one, non-negotiable. Never use your main wallet. Create a completely separate wallet for AI experiments. Fund it with only money you're capable of losing. Think of it like a sandbox. The AI plays in the sandbox, your real Bitcoin stays outside. Main holdings should be in cold storage, a hardware wallet that has never and will never touch an AI agent. Your AI wallet is hot, online, and accessible. That's the trade off for automation. Rule number two, never share your seed phrase with an AI. This sounds obvious, but people do it. Paste your seed phrase in the chat GPT to help it organize their wallets. They type it into an AI system to back it up. Do not do this ever. If you share your seed phrase with any AI systems, you should assume it's compromised. These systems are trained on massive data sets. Your seed phrase could end up in logs, training data, or exposed to security breaches. The only place your seeds should exist is offline, written on paper, or stamped into steel, stored securely. Number three, use platforms built for this purpose. Don't try to hack together your own solution by giving ChatGPT access to your wallet. Use platforms specifically designed for AI Bitcoin integration. OpenClaw and similar tools are being built with security in mind. They have sandboxed environments. You can set transaction limits, allow and block lists, audit logs, kill switches, specific skills for Bitcoin wallets. Now, they're not perfect, but they are far safer than improvising if you don't know what you're doing. Number four, set those strict transaction limits. Before your AI agent sends a single Satoshi, configure a maximum amount of transactions per day, maximum amount per transaction, maximum amount per week. If the AI gets compromised or malfunctions, these limits cover your exposure. Start small. You can always increase limits once you start building confidence in your system. Number five, monitor everything. AIs make stuff up. So enable notifications for every transaction. Review logs regularly. You should know exactly what your AI agent is doing at all times. See a transaction you don't recognize, shut it down. Automation doesn't mean set and forget. It means set, monitor, and then adjust. Number six, use the Lightning Network for small, frequent transactions, like for AI agent experiments. Lightning is ideal. Transactions settle instantly, fees are negligible, and if something goes wrong, the amounts are small enough that's not catastrophic. You want to save your on-chain transactions for larger, less frequent movements where you want maximum security and finality. So let me recap. Separate wallet for AI only. Never share your seed phrase with AI. Use purpose-built platforms. Set strict transaction limits. Monitor every transaction. And use the Lightning Network for speed and low cost. Follow these rules and you can experiment safely. Ignore them and you're gambling with your Bitcoin. Now, let me zoom out and tell you why this matters beyond my experiment. We are heading towards a world where billions of AI agents are operating continuously. They'll manage our schedules, they'll run our businesses, they'll negotiate on our behalf, they'll execute complex tasks across the internet 24/7. And every single one of them will need access to money. Traditional financial systems cannot support this. Banks require identity, AI just don't have identity. Credit cards require fraud protection. AI transactions are literally what those are built to stop. Payment processors require human verification, and your AI can't pick up a phone call yet. The entire traditional financial system is built on the assumption that humans are making decisions. And AI completely breaks that assumption. But Bitcoin doesn't care who or what is making the transaction. If you have the private key, you can transact, human, AI, smart contract, doesn't matter. Bitcoin is the native currency of the machine economy. And that economy is going faster than most people realize. Think about it. AI agents are hiring other AI agents. Autonomous vehicles are paying for charging, tolls, parking. Smart devices are purchasing their own maintenance. Algorithms are trading services in real time. All of this requires programmable, permissionless money. That's Bitcoin. That's Lightning. I've been in Bitcoin for almost a decade now. I've seen a lot of narratives come and go. Digital gold, store of value, exchange. But AI integration might be the most important development yet because that's real peer-to-peer cash. It's not just about how humans are using money. It's about how the machines will use money. And the machines are going to use Bitcoin. Last week, I gave an AI agent a Bitcoin wallet. It sounded crazy at the time, but now I'm convinced it's a glimpse of the future. AI agents will transact billions of dollars in Bitcoin. They'll use Lightning for instant settlement. They'll operate at speeds and scales humans never could. It's happening right now for anyone willing to experiment. If you want to learn more about Bitcoin, AI, and where this is all going, subscribe. I'm going to keep breaking this down as technology evolves. I'm Wesley Schlemmer. Thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next one.